Hello, welcome to Two Peas in the Podcast. I am Eleni,
And I am Dominic.
and today we're gonna talk about
A lot of shit. Moving
body
on.
images. Body images.
Body images. We're gonna touch on the Travis Scott issue,
We're
and we're gonna talk about the mask mandate in Pennsylvania.
We're gonna talk about gun issues.
We're gonna talk about shit porn.
Yes. No.
Alright.
Wait, no. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors of this episode.
Yes.
Mia's B Cafe.
Yes.
And
Leanne Mo's Pho Shop.
yes,
Yes.
Mo's Pho.
Yes. Motherfucker. Wait, that was good.
Leanne motherfucker.
What? Leanne Mo, their phone.
All right.
Okay. So let's talk about how cute Andy is.
Nah, moving on. Moving on
Okay.
from that.
Okay.
I mean, I do think Andy is relatively cute.
He is very cute, I think. He's very
How cute is he?
1 to 10, I'd say like a 10.5.
What do you mean by cute? Define cute.
Like, you know how you find bunnies cute or like babies cute? I just see him like that cute. You know, I'm not talking about like Leonardo da Vinci cute. I'm talking about a fat baby cute.
Speaking of fat, let's get into body image.
So I think I'm gonna say something else first. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's not do this in the podcast, please. Okay. So I would say like I'm definitely not the standard, but I wouldn't call myself medium sized. I would say
What
like
do you mean?
like if you could place yourself on
Bro,
a
you're
body.
definitely skinny, bro.
Okay, well, like what pounds do you have to be skinny to be considered skinny?
Trigger warning. With women, I don't know, but like, as long as you see it in your waist, I think you know you're skinny.
True, but okay, I see what you mean. But skinny is very different, you know, for every person.
True, skinny is
Like you could have a
a
big belly.
lifestyle.
You could,
Like, you can be 600 pounds and still be skinny, you know?
I see what you mean.
Like,
but I don't think people should use skinny as a compliment because like you're so skinny. I don't know. Is that
like
weird?
yes, queen, work, pop off, mom.
Yes. I think we should start using fat as a compliment. You're so fat and cute. No, why are you laughing?
Somebody would fucking kill themselves.
That's why we gotta like, you know,
You're
start
so fucking fat and cute.
and if the rules are reversed, which they are, it would be like skinny and cute, you know? But that's why you gotta say
because
fat.
skinny, because what we're getting at, skinny is the standard. Skinny is the ideal image in today's society.
Well, actually, for the past couple of years, you know how like being thick is a trend. I mean, not
having
like
a thick ass, but having a tiny waist is still what you gotta have
true, and
to
like
be
big
recognized
boobs.
as a
Like
person.
guys just want so much from us. They want big boobs, big ass, but they want the tiniest waist and tiny
But
slim
this ain't
arms.
build a bitch.
This ain't build a bitch
This ain't build a dude.
by Selena Gomez.
No.
Yes.
Ellen, you cannot be saying that.
Why? What am I saying?
Never mind. Moving on. Never mind. I mixed something up. Okay.
But you see how bodies are like trends? And it's
yes,
like,
a body should not be a trend because everybody
literally.
is born different.
Literally.
But I will say, whenever you're fatter, you don't get treated as a person. You just don't.
Really, right.
You don't get the same respect as you would if you were skinny. When I was hanging out in the 200s, 210s, my ass, you know, fat people are usually always the musty, fucking cheesy smelling fat ass freaks that everybody thinks of. When, you know, nobody looks at you, nobody talks to you, nobody wants to pick you if you're in a group, you know. Once I lost like 60 pounds, all right, everybody started talking to me and treating me like a normal human.
Right.
And that ain't okay.
It's not okay. I mean, but
we're raised to think by our parents and just our culture that being fat is bad.
Right.
But it doesn't necessarily
in Asia,
mean it.
like in Asia, like size size small in the United States is like size large in Korea. Did you know that?
Right.
It's like crazy over there.
And people like say Lizzo. People always say Lizzo shouldn't be showing her body off because she's too fat or she's too big, and it's unhealthy. You're promoting unhealthiness, but people always forget that being skinny is also very unhealthy.
Right. I don't know why they like associate being fat with being unhealthy, because you could be
literally it goes both ways of the spectrum.
Yeah, like being very skinny could be unhealthy.
Right.
Yes.
So you wouldn't go up to a beach model with the skinniest waist and be like, "You're promoting unhealthiness." Right. No, you would be like, "Pop off, queen." But like if you go up to Lizzo, people will be like, "Move, you fucking whale." Somebody beats the whale.
Right. But she's like vegan. But okay. It's
true.
Interesting.
That just proves you can be a bigger size but still be healthy.
It's interesting though, but working out is usually like when you work out you lose calories, right? So that makes you smaller though.
Not necessarily, because people are, you know, Lizzo, if she did lose all that weight, she would still be naturally a bigger person. Lizzo, if she lost the weight, she would still be naturally a bigger person.
Why is that?
She has a big build to her. That's how she was born. Like Michelle Obama, she's a huge person.
What?
What is she, like 6'5"? She's tall.
Oh, yeah,
she's
true.
tall as fuck.
True.
She's got a big build to her. Everybody's just built different. There's people who are built like little thin people, and there's people who are built big, and there's people who are short. Like everybody's just born different, and you gotta accept that. But it's hard to accept when society doesn't accept you.
Right. I would say the beauty standard is like white, tall, skinny, big boobs, big ass, perfect white teeth, small
Pink
nose,
nipple.
blue eyes, pink nipples, pink pink vagina. It's just very pale skin in general.
But also, we're kind of moving into the trend of where the new type of girl figure is the brunette with big boobs, itty bitty waist, big ass, brown eyes,
big
fair,
lips,
like a darker skin tone.
Yes.
Still being white, but
I feel tan. Like tan. I know what you mean. Like orange.
Sorta, yeah, actually.
Like Madison Beer.
Yeah.
Yes. Cause like I feel like porn has to do a lot with that too.
I don't know. It's definitely Instagram and shit. Like
That
Instagram
too.
and TikTok.
Like the Kardashians and stuff.
Right, because in Australia they're passing this law that if you're a parent or no, if you're a child and you're on social media, you have to get parental consent to be on the app. And
Interesting.
If the parent doesn't give consent and the child still somehow is on that app, the app will get sued by Australia.
Well, that's crazy.
And speaking, we didn't even touch on men's body images.
Right, that's pretty bad too.
Right, there may not be a lot of men who got body image issues, but trust me, it's out there.
Yes.
There, you know, who would be perfect male in today's society?
Like, I don't know.
Like a tall, skinny dude, but like a little bit buff. You know what I mean?
Yes, I see what you mean. Like Vinny Hacker.
Or like Pete Davidson, or...
Okay, but unpopular opinion, Pete Davidson is not cute.
He's not hot, but he's cute.
I don't know, he just looks a little bit weird to me.
Oh.
That was me, but you know what I mean.
Looks a little bit weird to you.
I don't know, he just looks a little
Are you gonna say that when we're talking about body image issues? Because...
No, I mean like his face. We're not talking about face. That was me,
no.
But... Okay.
Just say you ain't into him and move on.
Okay, I'm not into him.
That's why there's issues today, because what you just said. People don't meet other people's standards when really they should be meeting their own standard. Quote. All right, I'm gonna say this good quote, and I live by it. If bitches ain't paying your bills, then pay them bitches no mind.
Okay.
You feel?
No.
If somebody got something to say, but it don't benefit you in any way, why you gotta listen to them?
True.
Unless they are giving you money actively, unless they are paying your bills, why should you give a fuck about what they say?
But what if it's like a serial killer?
Well, that's a different story.
True.
I
think Timothy Chalamet is kind of hot.
Thanks. Me too. If you are struggling with body image issues and are struggling with how you look, go talk to your doctor, a person that you feel comfortable with, or somebody. All right, you got to get that help.
Yes.
All right. How do you transition from that?
Speaking of, I'm trying to find like a good workout.
A good workout?
Yes.
I mean,
one that I could like stay consistent with, but like enough that I can get results fast.
I mean, for like 4 months I did like at least 50 squats a day, and my calves were like, and my ass was, I was.
Did you see results though?
Yes.
Interesting. But like squats are for like your thighs mostly.
Yeah, but it helps with all. It helps with your abs. It helps with your abs.
True. Not necessarily your abs.
Sort of, because you're getting the squat in. That's working out the torso.
Because when you squat, you mostly like use your legs.
Right, but also you're like bending down, sort of. You're like taking a shit. Whenever you're taking a shit, you're like squatting over. Like your stomach is bent in a position. You're working out your stomach.
That's like the opposite of doing an ab workout. Ab workout is when you bend back, right? I don't know.
I don't know. How's your day been?
It's been pretty good.
All right, what did you do today?
Oh, and I'm gonna say something that relates to this, but this is why I think school is the patriarchy and it should be absolutely removed from this society. Okay?
What the fuck are you saying right now?
No, because listen, how does school make you feel generally?
School?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very stressing.
And I would say that a lot of students feel that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is definitely not a coincidence. It's just like
right, but you need your
school.
education. You can't just eliminate school as a whole.
No, I agree, but I think we shouldn't get rid of it, but we should reform it.
Yes, and in debate class right now, I'm actually talking about abolishing homework, like assigned homework for.
Yeah, I agree, because like not everyone's home life is the same as everyone
for real,
else.
not everybody got time for that shit. Some people got to work to support their family, got to support themselves. Some people got sports after school, they got clubs, they have other long ass homeworks.
And I feel like school shouldn't be as mandated, you know, like what's it called, truancy? I don't know.
What do you mean? Like you should have a choice to go to school?
Yeah.
No, because if that was true, nobody would have education in America.
That's not true, Dom. I feel like okay, if you reinforce that law right now, no one would go because school literally sucks. Everyone agrees on that. Like teachers don't get paid enough. The school
Exactly. Nobody wants to go to school, but you have to. It's like going to work. Nobody wants to work, but you're gonna have to make a living.
Okay, but let's agree. 9 out of the 10 things we learn in school, we don't need to use in real life.
That is not true.
It literally is true. Like, do you need to know like fucking exponential radiant water bottles? No.
What
like but like I feel like financial literacy, like you can use, or like home ec.
Everything depends on what you choose to
exactly
do as a career.
But no one's gonna choose the same thing as a career, so that's why we gotta like we should choose on what we do in real life.
No, because you need basic English, all right?
Yeah, obviously, but that shit okay, but Dom, that shit already passed elementary. I think
having the requirement of taking anything past algebra, I think you should be able to choose.
I agree.
Not everybody's gonna choose a career path that you need to absolutely know that.
And anything past like grammar, yeah.
4th grade grammar.
Yeah, no, like 8th grade grammar. Anything? No, Dom. I think high school, not high school. High school should be like the time where you can choose what you do. Like you don't have to take math or anything. Like Dom.
That's literally how it is.
Does a farmer have to take fucking geometry? Be honest. Or like chemistry? Does a farmer have to take that? I don't think so.
It depends what he's doing. I mean, I'm sure that you have to use math when doing farming.
Yeah, that's why 8th grade and below. That's what 8th grade and below is for. Because they count cows and shit. Right?
No, I think what you're saying right now is not valid.
No, it literally is. Because Dom, why does a fashion designer have to like?
I mean, what does the audience think?
I think most people would agree with me.
School is required, and you can't just not.
Yes, but it's very draining also. And that is why United States suicide rates are so high up.
Listen, I would say I would enjoy school a lot more if it started later in the day and if less homework was assigned. And that's kind of what I'm going for in my debate.
Yes, that is also very interesting. Because it's like 5 out of 7 days and you gotta wake up.
Right.
And most students don't And most
how many
students
days?
don't
100, like 180 days. You have to wake up
like,
over and over and over again.
Most students don't sleep at the right amount of time
Because they have homework to do. They're stressing.
Right,
A lot
and they
of them
got
have sleep
sports,
disorders.
work, sleep disorders, and
All of
not
us
to
are comparing
mention
ourselves to each other. All
social
of us are on
media.
Instagram. All of us are
Right.
bullying each other. Everybody's sad.
Everybody is sad. And you know what I realized this time with school off?
No, because not even the teachers are having a good time.
Right. They don't get paid enough.
But somebody's got to teach. So don't, if you listen and then you hating on a teacher, don't fucking hate on a teacher.
Right. Unless they're like bad.
Unless they're like full on Nazi piece of shit, you know?
Right. And you know what I realized with my time off of school for this past couple days? I got so much more free time and I feel like I could work on myself more.
Right. It's a breather.
And you know how people look forward to the weekends?
Yes.
And breaks? That says a lot.
Well, I mean, everybody looks forward to any break.
Right. I think you should look forward to school. I think it should be enjoyable.
Agreed.
You know, I think the government wants to bring our energy down as a society and bring us down to low energy beings. And they don't want us to ascend to high frequency beings. They don't want us to reach Dharma. I mean,
what the fuck are you saying right now?
They don't want us to ascend to
Holy
a higher...
shit, I'm levitating.
They don't want us to ascend.
I think the government's listening.
No, they don't want us to ascend to a higher dimension.
Is Zoom a government owned?
Let me tell you.
Who owns Zoom?
As a society as a whole, we are ascending to the 5th dimension.
What are you saying? You got that Stonio still? Because
no, soon we're gonna collide with other multiverses, and we're gonna have.
Bro, what you be smoking?
And you know what? Tomorrow is 11/11. That's a great day to manifest. So whatever you are feeling, let it out today. Let it out now, and then manifest.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
if you into that hippie shit.
Dom, I think being spiritually, I think they should teach spirituality at school. They don't.
No,
do that
that's a terrible idea.
Dom, are you a fucking capitalist or something?
That is a terrible
You know who created
idea.
school? You know who created school?
Who?
This guy, Henry Ford. Okay, he's also the same person. He's also the same person that created the 5 out of 7 workdays. And you know what? One of his quotes are. His quotes are, I think we should eliminate everybody's creativity and make them so they are workers in the industry.
Source, please.
And this is kind of funny. Source, look it up. Look who made this. Look who made the school education system. Henry Ford.
Right. School. All right, so Horace Mann popped up.
I don't know, but that's what I saw somewhere. But I think it's actually relevant.
Didn't Henry Ford make the cars?
Yeah, he also made that shit too.
Damn, why did this guy be alive for like 400 years?
But listen, isn't that relevant today? We are made to be forced into the workforce as soon as we get out. And I think college is a scam.
You're just talking at this point. Bro.
No, college is a scam. Do you know how many students come out?
Shit shouldn't be considered gross because everybody does it.
Do you know how much people get out of the college? They don't have any supplies for a job, and they're just $200 in debt. Too many to count, bro.
Damn, what school you go to?
Literally.
We in Harvard?
College debt is a lot more than you think.
It depends what college you go to.
No, like, true, but like college in general, you still get a lot of college.
Yes, college is very much expensive.
Unless you're like fucking Einstein or something. Because not everybody be getting full rides.
True. let's talk about some karaoke drama that's been going on.
Okay.
What's some shit that's been going on? Oh, Ava and Mia. Ava and Mia had this huge fight, and I don't even know.
And they just bring that shit in chat, bro.
For real, I'm confused because like 1 second Ava's talking about Harry Styles or something, and Mia's like, "What, lol?" And then Ava's like, "Fuck you, I guess." And Mia's like, "What did I do?" And honestly, I didn't really see what Mia did, but I don't know all of the stories, so I'm just sitting here like.
Because Mia hasn't been responding to Ava.
Right, but just like Ava told us the other day, she's in a new relationship, and we're gonna have to expect that.
That's what I'm saying too. It's like for Mia, it's hard to balance your love life
like
and your friends.
Yeah, it's a fresh relationship. They're gonna
and your family.
In the beginning of the relationship, it's gonna be something, you know. But
I agree,
sooner or
but
later,
also
it's gonna turn into like a normal thing, and they won't want to hang out with each other as much.
I understand Ava because it's her best friend. Their two are very tight, and for Mia just to be like that, it's just very rude.
Right, but she should be happy for her friends too.
I agree.
I agree. Having a best friend and losing them and like not being with them as much as you used to could hurt, and it does hurt, but
it does.
You just gotta move on. There's not much you could do about it.
True.
You can't be mad at them.
Relationships shouldn't be permanent, and most likely they aren't, because you as a person grow at a faster or a slower rate than other people.
Are you saying that relationships are forever?
No, I'm saying the opposite. They're like, I don't think they should be forever.
Right, but who said they were?
What?
You said they shouldn't be, but who said they were?
I don't know. I think just society, like, how you see those old married couples and they've been together since like high school or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and either like,
with peace
I
and
don't
love,
understand how two people.
I ain't expecting to die with that fucker. I'm just expecting to have a little something going on for like.
Yeah, I feel like they should be happy for the moment, and just be glad it's happening.
And depending on how long that moment happens, that's up to the relationship. Exactly. It all depends. You shouldn't expect it. You should always expect it to end. Don't take shit.
Well, you shouldn't like expect it to end very quickly.
No, just know that in your mind, the possibility of it ending.
Just know that nothing is forever. Nothing is eternal.
For real.
Yeah, so cherish everything you have while it is in the moment.
Yep.
And that's the same for suicidal people. Nothing is permanent. Like, you're sad, I'm sure you're not gonna be sad in 5 years.
Speaking of Mia and Steven, he fucked the shit out of her, bro. Do you see her face when she got that bruises and the blood? Yeah. They do it freaky, bro.
True.
Earlier in lunch, Kaden was talking about it. I think it was either yesterday or today. And Mia's face got completely red, and she was like, "What are you talking about?"
True. It's definitely something is fishy going on.
Props to them. I'd be fucking too. If I was Steven, I'd want to fuck Mia. If I was me, I'd want to fuck Steven.
Speaking of this,
fuck both of them.
Speaking of this, do you like see how hypersexual young kids are nowadays?
I'm so sexual, bro.
And I think this does have a lot to do with the porn industry.
I'd be fucking my pillow at this point.
You see in social media, everyone has their tits out and ass out.
I don't think that's due to porn at all. I think that's due to hormones, because we just want to fuck.
No.
All right.
I think it should be more sacred, No. I think sex should be more sacred.
What are you calling? Are you slut shaming right now?
No. I understand people that do sex work for a living, but
But if they're not doing sex work, they just enjoy it. Are you slut shaming?
Yeah, you could enjoy it. Obviously, it's supposed to be an enjoyable
But it's supposed to be sacred.
But obviously, the more you do
it, because you're stepping on your own toes right now.
What do you mean?
You said it should be sacred, but you could do whatever. Like,
that's not what I mean. I'm saying.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying, like, obviously, I don't know this from experience, but I don't know this from experience, but
What
I'm
are
just
you,
saying,
some fucking virgin?
dumb. The more you have sex, every time you do it, it gets less and less enjoyable. Because you know how people have that high for the first time?
Yes,
No,
obviously. But
because you
for
never
some
had sex, so
people,
you don't know that too.
for some people, I'm
Right.
sure that it stays enjoyable.
Because people do it not as much. They do it like every
No.
month or often, and they
People
spice it up. Like
find
they
joy
have
from
like
doing it every day.
they wear like fucking tails or.
If I was fucking
You know,
someone every day, trust me, bro, I would be happy.
Dom, that is not true.
That is true.
Dom, you wouldn't know though.
I would know.
Because the more you do it, the more you get used to it. It's like a routine almost, and it gets
funny
like
coming from you, you fucking virgin piece of shit.
You too.
Who said?
But I feel like if you like do it less often, it's more enjoyable. You know how people have that first time high, like I heard people saying, I wish I can get high like the first time I did that drug. It's like the same thing with sex. It's like
no, I don't think.
People say that. People say like, I wish I can go back and
not really.
No,
From what I heard, a lot of people be regretting their first time. Be like, fuck the first time.
Well, obviously, because drugs ruin your life, but
no, with sex.
What?
People always regret their first time.
Well, sex isn't a drug, obviously.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But also, like, I heard people that do have sex like every single day, like.
Okay.
You know, like it
gets. Don't have sex just to have sex. Have sex because you want to have sex. Have sex because you want to.
Obviously, but it can become an addiction too. You gotta realize that.
Okay, but
and some people can't function without
it. As long as it's two consenting people, two consenting adults having sex as much as they want, why? Who cares?
Right, but you could say the same thing with drugs. Like you can smoke cigarettes. I don't care, but just saying it's not the best for you.
Are you saying me and Steven should stop fucking?
No. There are two young people exploring, you know. they're seeing what works for them, you know.
Right, they're seeing who's gay and who's not.
Right, and let's be real here, they're both gay. But no. I think you should, you know. I'm not saying save it until marriage. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta resist those urges. You know?
Nah.
Yes.
If you have two consenting adults that want to fuck, let them fuck.
Are you a dog?
If you wanna be.
No. And that's why, you know how people like who
nah, because you sound mad slut shaming right now.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
You said, are you a dog? You're comparing people who have a lot of sex.
No, because you know how dogs like hump everything they see? That's what they're doing.
Right,
every time they feel horny.
It's for dominance.
No, it's also because they're horny.
Nah.
Because not everyone gets what they want, you know. Life is unfair like that.
Bro, I don't even know what you're saying.
Okay, where was I? Okay, you know how BDSM people, like, they're into hitting and shit? And, like, violence? Well, it's an interesting concept because they do it the first time and they hit and they like it. But as they keep doing it, it becomes more boring and they're more used to it. So they do something harder, like you know how people have knife kinks, like, and slitting.
Damn, are you speaking from experience?
No. People actually have that kink.
Then how do you know all this?
Because you know how like.
No, because you're saying it gets boring. But how do you know?
I've seen fucked up movies.
Some BDSM. Okay, but you're saying movies, and that's just what you're saying. You said porn. It creates an unrealistic image in your mind. If you haven't experienced it, then you don't got a place to say something about it.
Well, you don't have to drink alcohol to know it's bad.
Who? Why? What?
You don't gotta like die to know it's bad.
Dying is bad?
Well, it's not ideal. Also, I'm not afraid of dying. Are you?
Afraid of dying. I used to really be afraid.
Me too. I'm afraid how I'll die, but I'm not afraid of death itself.
Shut the fuck up, queer. What?
Like I'm actually excited to see what's in the afterlife, you know?
Yeah, but what if there's nothing in the afterlife?
Then I guess I can't really do anything about it.
For real, like that's whenever I think of it, like I used to get really sad, like what if there is no afterlife and I'll never see anybody again? But I wouldn't give a fuck because I'd be dead.
Right. I'm just glad I don't have to suffer.
Damn, are
no,
you okay?
That would be really bad if like there was hell. That would be really bad.
For real, I would.
That would suck as. That would. Wow.
That would suck as fuck.
Like being gay, just being gay, and you're in hell. That would fucking suck.
Maybe not. What if hell is the good part and heaven is bad?
Okay.
No, because listen, I've had this theory because they say all gay people go to hell, and if you do too much drugs, you go to hell. If you have sex, you go to hell. How come hell gets to have all the good, fun stuff, but then heaven is like the straight, white, boring shit?
They also have Ted Bundy in hell.
That's what you think.
So you're saying Ted Bundy is in heaven?
I don't know. You know what they also say? You get to heaven as long as you believe in God.
Right. Like if you don't believe in God, then you're going straight to hell.
For real. Like you can't just fucking blame somebody for
and if that's the case, yeah, right.
Follow religion.
And if that's the case, then God is the devil. Right?
Yep.
Anywho.
Apologies if anyone's offended.
Yeah. Actually, fuck your apology. I am not. I ain't apologizing for nothing, bro.
All right.
Take everything I say seriously. Oh no.
Want to sing something?
Sure.
All right.
Hey, want to listen to some tunes?
Hey, want to listen to some tunes? What are we gonna sing?
Let's sing something to end this podcast off.
Right, this is gonna be an ending segment.
Yes. Let's sing Country Roads.
All right.
And we can harmonize.
All right, you're gonna go low or high?
I don't know. Let's just bring it. Okay, ready?
All right.
You got the lyrics? I don't think I even need the lyrics.
Kita, shut the fuck up.
Ready? Almost heaven.
Wait. Almost there.
Stop.
All right.
Hold
on. Wait, hold
on. You start.
Wait, hold on.
Holy fuck, bro. How long does it take to search it up? Good lord.
All right.
Is this the right song?
Yeah. I think so.
Can we just... Okay, there you go.
Almost
heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. Shenandoah River. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong.
West Virginia,
Mountain
Mountain
Mama,
Mama,
take me home.
Country road. All my
My
memories
gather
gather
round
round
her.
her.
Mindless lady,
stranger
stranger
to
to
blue
water.
water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty haze of mountain, teardrop in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama,
Mountain Mama,
take me home.
take me home.
Country road,
Country road,
country road.
I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. Radio
Reminds me
of
of
my
my
home
home
far
far
away.
away.
Driving down the
On the
road, I
road,
get
I
a
get a
feeling
feeling
that
that
I
I
should have been
should.
home yesterday. Yesterday,
Yesterday,
country
country
road,
roads,
take
take
me
me
home
home
to
to the
the
place
place I
I
belong.
belong.
West
West
Virginia,
Virginia,
Mountain
Mountain
Mama,
Mama, take
take me
me home.
home. Country
Country
road,
road,
country
country
roads,
roads,
take
take
me
me
home
home
to
to
the
the
place
place I
I belong.
belong.
West
West
Virginia,
Virginia,
Mountain
Mountain Mama,
Mama, take me
to be on
home. Country
country
road,
roads.
take me
Me
home.
home,
Country
country
road,
roads.
take me
Take me
home.
home, country
Road,
roads.
oh,
Country roads. All right, that was Two Pete's in a
okay.
podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
I don't think they are.
Tune in for the next episode.
Yeah,
Tune-
goodbye, thanks.
Yes. All right.